Once I got done, I'm on page 1321. My presentation is over the Sunstone, or the Aztec calendar, or the calendar that most people predict that is the end of the world, which, according to my dad, is not true. And he is very educated in this field. And my dad pointed out the fact that ever since the Mexica New Year, which is around March 12th, there has been an earthquake every week since then, for like 4 weeks maybe. And most people think, like, is this a coincidence or is this fate or what is it? It's just what the calendar predicts, the changing of the world, which is just climates and different disasters, I guess you could call them, because it's just Mother Nature telling us that we need to change our ways or else that the world is not going to work. And the apocalyptic interpretations of the Aztec calendar seem to be an exaggeration. I am convinced that they are exaggerations because they think in the movie 2012 they portray the scene of a trailer driving through a meteor shower that meteors are hitting Earth, which is probable but really not true. If meteors hit the Earth, they will destroy the Earth, which makes a new era and could probably wipe out the human race. The changes in these few years probably come from the normal development of the Earth, which I pointed out. It's just Mother Earth telling us we need to change, or else we're not taking care of the planet correctly, and it's telling us that we need to change our ways. My main points are going to be the origin of the calendar, the inner circle, the animals on the outside, which I'll explain, the middle, and the final circle. The origin of the calendar. Aztec or Mexica symbols represent us, nature, and the cosmos, not gods. My dad was really firm on this. He told me to put this in bold, capitalize it, underline it, everything. Because the Mexicas worship gods, but they do not put them in the calendar. They put various symbols that represent us as humans, the nature, and the cosmos, which is the universe. They put these in there to explain the difference or the unity that all three of those things, humans, nature, and cosmic activity, have in common. The Aztec calendar is not just a calendar. It's not a calendar of the world and days. Yes, it is, but it represents more than that. And most of I don't think it's here. Oh, right here. These are all symbols of medicine. My dad did a painting because he is an artist. He did a painting called the Medicine Wheel, and he has a guy, and then pixelized, and then he has different lines coming out, which represent all the animals that are here. And in his explanation, he has the different symbols coming from different parts of the body. It's better described as a sunstone because it measures time, cosmic events, and it serves as a medicine wheel. The medicine wheel I just pointed out, it measures time because it is a calendar in days, months, and years. Cosmic events. This calendar can predict each of the, if you trace it back, it will align itself with all the half moons, crescent moons, full moons, eclipses, anything that has happened before 2012, of course, because it doesn't go past that. But it does many different things and it's not just a calendar. The inner wheel, which is this wheel right here, this whole thing actually, and then these 4 animals, I will explain right now. This is the actual calendar. These are also the medicine wheel, but it has 12 years, I think. No, it's not 12. I don't remember the exact number, but it measures the time. It is the most accurate device of time because it measures in natural time. The calendar came about because of man-made time, January, February, March, etc., etc. This calendar does not follow that. It follows natural time, which is nature. Whenever spring starts, winter, fall, and the other season. 10 toes and 10 fingers equal 20, which connects us to nature. So 10 toes and 10 fingers is the number of animals on the inner wheel. This connects us to nature because of the medicine. Each of our fingers can represent itself on one of those elements. The middle and this one. Oh, the animals outside. My dad did a painting on these animals. It's a jaguar, hummingbird, cheetah, and an eagle. He combined them both differently in different types of ways, but they all have certain characteristics that they all represent one thing, but if you combine them all, they equal one perfect thing. Like the jaguar would be strength, the snake isn't on there, but it represents touch, and the rabbit is taste, because it tastes everything, and so on and so on. In the middle of the final circle I do not have here because I could not find a big enough picture for all of them, but the middle circle focuses on the movement of the planets, the movement of the planet Venus, not just Venus. Every time Venus would move, it would represent itself on the calendar, which is really interesting because how could humans on Earth see Venus several million miles away, which is kind of impossible. But they were very sophisticated in mathematics, science, and all the other subjects. They didn't teach them separately like as we do now. They taught them all as one, which is better because then you can see the relations between each of the subjects and not trying to figure out the relations between math and English or science and reading. They are all connected one way or another. The flowers inside the circles are flowers. But the final circle, which is the outer one, has two serpents. They start at the top and they come down, but they're not serpent heads. They're heads of humans with headdresses that the Mayans used to use, which weren't necessarily to scare people. And they were often used in battle just to intimidate their opponent, for just like if they were bigger than them or something, then they would feel something, but they didn't kill any animal or anything. They used the peacock's feathers for the headdresses, so to decorate them. They would use these during ceremonies, like for little ceremonies for war or anything they needed, a birth, a birthday, anything. And these feathers were really long since they were peacocks, and they would come in many different colors. I was supposed to say this at the beginning, but I missed it.
You're going to edit this?
Probably. I can do it at home. For instance, the center of the sunstone is a person's face. The center, if you didn't notice, the center is it's a person's face and his tongue is sticking out. He is supposed to be someone lying on his back on the ground and looking straight up. So he's seeing all of this, and they put it all around him, since it revolves around the human. Here are the animals. The eagle is the messenger of the sun. The hummingbird, vibrations of the sun. Jaguar, night sky. The spots represent stars. Butterfly, transformation of the sun. And then the combination of all these animals create a cosmic event of the sun called the zenith, which only appears in the Noche Clan. So these four animals are represented here. And like I said, they all combine to make one thing, which is called the zenith. And there's images that represent us as humans, animals, plants, and cosmic images. We are one with creation as creation is one with us. Las Mati, muchas gracias, thank you.